Hello and welcome to another vlog from Benna Rider. Today we're testing out the Honda SH125 Scoopy 2023 model year. It has not changed to last year, to the 2022 model, only the colors. And so we will get right straight to the controls, the display and the storage space. On the left hand side we have the brake lever for the rear disc brake. We have full ABS front and rear, which is very good. We also have traction control, which is even better. And we have start stop or idling stop, which is fabulous. We also have a light switch here for high beam, low beam and passing light. We have the horn here. We have the Info A and Info B button. Info A is for the upper display, Info B for the lower display. We have a blinker switch here, and we will get to the right hand side here. We have the brake lever for the front disc brake. We have the idling stop button here, and we have the starter switch right here. In the display, which is an inverted LC display, you can see the following. We have on the left hand side, we have all kinds of indicator lights for ABS and traction control on the right hand side and so forth. And in the middle we have the main LC display. On top we have the clock. In the middle we have very dominant the speedometer. Underneath on the left hand side we have the constant showing of the battery voltage. We have the range here, which we can switch around with Info A button. We have the actual fuel consumption and the total or the range. We can select that. We also have the fuel capacity indicator down below as a bar graph. For the lower display we have trip A here. We have the mileage which we did on trip A and the fuel consumption, and we can switch to trip B as well. We can also select the Honda selectable torque control, I think it's called, the traction control. We can turn on or off here with a longer press of a button, and that's about it for the lower display. When it comes to the storage space, in the front we do not have any cubby holes at all. We have a hook here for your grocery shopping bags. Underneath we have the flap for the fuel. On the right hand side we have the ignition switch with the different settings for opening the seat and so forth, as you can see here, and also to lock the handlebar, open up the fuel, open up the seat here. So we need to set the selector here to fuel or to seat, or else we cannot open the seat or the smart top box, which is a very nice feature actually when you're standing at a crossroad, at a traffic light, and you're waiting for the green. Nobody can open up your top box in the rear because it's locked. So we have this set. We can push the seat button now and the seat gets released here. The seat open will look like this. Underneath the seat we have storage for, in the rear we have a little pan to hold your gloves and smaller stuff, maybe documents or your something like that. In the front you can actually fit a full-faced helmet, very tightly though. I have a Shark Spartan size M, and I will put the picture up on the screen for you now, but it is very tight. So if your helmet is a little bit bigger, so mine is a fairly small full-faced helmet, but if you have a bigger one it will not fit. But it is pretty nice actually that mine fits, so that's pretty nice. In the storage compartment here we also have a little storage compartment for your phone, and you can actually charge it on the USB-C here. So in order to open up the smart top box, this scooter always comes with a smart top box. You cannot get it without. It's pretty nice. You have a lot of storage space here. You just need to find the little button underneath. Let me see if I can find it. It will pop open, and this is what it looks like. You can also fit a full-faced helmet inside. I will put the picture up for you. So we have a lot of storage space actually on a fairly small scooter. You can put your grocery bags in the front. Pretty nice for all your shopping needs here, I would say. So this is the, well actually that's a little pussycat, but this is the Honda SH125 2023 model, and we'll take it out for a little spin. Let's go. So we're ready to hit the road. Let's go back to the dealer. The start of the engine is very, very quiet. If it's loud outside, you might not even hear it. It's very quiet. We have a range of 145 kilometers. I like it very much when you can actually see the range. There's not so much guesswork. You just know you can go 145. Well, you know, plus or minus. Okay, goodbye, little pussycat. The first thing that you notice when you get on a scooter is that you know that it's basically the seating position of or on a toilet. And the seat is very hard, Honda hard, so you have to get used to the hard seat. The other positive note I want to mention here is when you go into the corners with this little baby, it has 16-inch tires in the front and 16-inch tire in the rear, so it is very stable. It runs like on tracks in the corners, which is very nice. I like it very much. It is very agile, nimble. You don't feel like the scooter is going to tip over or something like that. Okay, it does not have the full power of a 125 with 15 horsepower. It has a little bit less, but I think totally acceptable for a scooter of this class. It is basically fully equipped except for the connectivity, which we don't have, but we have ABS, we have traction control, we have idling stop here, start stop, all in one 125 scooter, which costs 4,039 euro I think, plus 250 or 300 euro on the street. So it is actually, I think, a pretty good deal, and from a name brand which is called Honda. Yeah, the cornering here in this little scooter is very nice. I do like it, and I have to add, usually at this corner, I will say it always in my videos, it is much nicer than riding on a Vespa, because Vespa usually they have very small tires. You will feel it, you know, you'll feel it. But here 16-inch, pretty nice, and still with 16-inch tire in the rear, they were able to make the storage compartment so fairly big so that you can fit a helmet in there. So it is pretty nice, and it's a very good compromise, I would say. We will do the 0 to 100 check now. And go. The performance at higher speeds, how it feels on the road, on the highway, on the freeway, is not too bad. Actually, it feels fairly stable. The only problem that you have is a lot of wind flow. We do not have a windscreen, so we get all of the wind onto our big little beer belly here. So in the winter time it is not so good. In the summertime it's a nice cooling effect, I would say. But it still is very stable at higher speed. It feels pretty nice, and yeah, nothing to complain. We're going up a steep hill here now. Let's see how it performs, the little 125 on this hill here, on this incline. We have full throttle now on the incline here, getting slower. 94. It's a very steep hill. 92. And I think we have reached, yeah, we have reached the maximum here, and we're going down again, so we are going to accelerate a little bit again. Also, a lot of scooters have this scooter hopping, like a little bunny rabbit. But for this one, actually, is not so bad. There's a little bit of hopping around, but it is not so dominant. So nothing to worry about here, I would say. Yeah, it's pretty stable at higher speeds, I have to admit. Pretty nice. Only very cold here now, but that's not the fault of the scooter. Well, we could have a windscreen, but you know. I don't think this is really for traveling. I mean, you could use it, of course, but I think the best use scenario would be for in the city. And yeah, that's all I can tell you already. I didn't want to make it very long, the review today, because it's just a refresher. I've done the 2022 already. This is 2023 model year. Nothing has changed on the colors. I don't really have any new impressions for you here. It's a nice scooter for the city, very stable on the road, has a lot of storage space also, of course, because of the included smart top box, all for a price of around about 4,300 euro, which is pretty nice, and I can highly recommend it to you. The Honda SH125 2023 model. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a ride out. Take care. Bye bye.